The beautiful town of Animara was once a lively place filled with the sounds of animals. The early morning crow of roosters greeted the sunrise, goats played in the streets, and birds sang sweet melodies from the trees. But 20 years ago, all of that changed. An evil wizard named Zangoru, out of bitterness and jealousy, cast a powerful spell over the town. In a single night, every animal vanished: birds, goats, cows, even the ants in the soil. Long ago, Zangoru was a skilled sorcerer who lived on the outskirts of Animara. He was once a friend to the town's people and animals. Zangoru loved animals and had a special bond with them. Birds would perch on his shoulders, deer would visit his garden, and even the wildest creatures trusted him. But Zangoru grew proud of his magical talents. He wanted the townspeople to see him as more than just a friend. He wanted to be worshipped, obeyed, and feared. He offered his powers to the town, promising to make their crops grow faster and their animals produce more. But the people of Animara were humble and kind. They told him, "Zangoru, we are grateful for what we have. We do not need your magic. We only need our harmony with nature." Zangoru felt rejected and unappreciated. "You will regret this," he declared, retreating to his tower deep in the forest. In his loneliness, Zangoru became resentful of the bond between the people and their animals. To him, it seemed unfair that the animals gave their loyalty to the townsfolk instead of him. Fueled by envy, he crafted a powerful spell. One fateful night, he came to the town's square and unleashed his magic with his evil crystal ball. A thick mist spread across Animara, carrying his spell. By morning, every animal in the town had vanished. Zangoru thought the people would come begging for his help to undo the spell, but instead, they grieved silently and tried to adapt to life without animals. This enraged Zangoru even more. "If they will not see my greatness, let them suffer!" he hissed. Without animals, Animara began to decline. Crops failed without manure. The mornings grew silent without the crowing of roosters, and the children lost their laughter without pets to play with. Over time, the town fell into despair, just as Zangoru had wanted. The fields dried up without manure from goats, no milk flowed from cows, and no one woke to the cheerful crowing of cocks. Over the years, the people of Animara tried to forget what they had lost. But the children, those who had never seen an animal, often asked, what was it like to hear birds sing? The elders could only sigh and tell stories and show them paintings and carvings from a time that seemed like a dream. One day, an adventurous 12-year-old boy named Tuntun was playing near the edge of the forest. He loved exploring, even though his friends teased him for it. "Why do you wander around when there's nothing to see?" they'd ask. But Tuntun was curious by nature. As he poked around near an ancient iroko tree, his foot struck something hard. He bent down and found a strange golden key buried beneath the roots. The key was warm to the touch, and it sparkled in the sunlight. As he held it, the iroko tree began to shimmer. A hidden door appeared at the base of its trunk, covered in carvings of animals, lions, parrots, butterflies, and more. Tuntun's heart raced with excitement. Could this be connected to the missing animals? He inserted the key into the lock, and with a click, the door creaked open. It was the animal kingdom! Tuntun stepped into a world unlike anything he had ever imagined. Lush greenery stretched as far as he could see. It was unlike anything he had ever imagined. Tuntun's heart raced with excitement, but also with wonder. Are those real?" he whispered, his voice barely audible as he watched a butterfly with golden wings flutter past his nose. Just then, a small, playful monkey swung down from a vine and landed right in front of him. The monkey tilted its head, studying Tuntun with curious eyes. "Real? Of course, we're real," the monkey said with a wide grin. Tuntun gasped and took a step back. "You can talk? Everyone here can talk," said the monkey, laughing. "I'm Momo, by the way, and you must be the one who found the key of harmony. We've been waiting a long time for someone like you." Before Tuntun could respond, a group of animals began to gather around him, each introducing themselves in turn. A tall, elegant giraffe bent her long neck to meet Tuntun at eye level. "Greetings, young one. I am Zaina. It's been over 20 years since we've seen a human, and I must say, you're quite smaller than I expected." Next, a wise-looking eagle with sharp golden eyes landed on a nearby rock. His feathers shimmered in the sunlight. "I am Kalu, the guardian of the skies," the eagle said. "It is thanks to you that we can finally see the sun beyond this enchanted land." A gentle cow with soft brown eyes stepped forward. "I'm Mama Abina," she said warmly. "We've missed helping your people. Without us, your fields have grown weak. It's time to restore balance." One by one, more animals stepped forward. Rafiki, a cheerful bird with a dazzling array of colors, said, "Oh, I can't wait to sing in the mornings again. You'll love my melodies, young one." Oko, a stout and grumpy tortoise, muttered, "About time someone found that key. I've been waiting too long for this day." Nia, a mother hen with a sly smile, added, "And I can finally stretch my legs outside this place. It's been far too boring here." Tuntun couldn't stop smiling. He walked among the animals, touching their fur, feathers, and scales, as if to convince himself they were real. "I've heard stories and seen carvings and paintings about animals, but I never imagined you could talk, or that you'd be so different." "What did you think we were like?" Zaina asked, her eyes twinkling with amusement. "Well," Tuntun admitted, "the elders always talked about how useful you were cows for milk, goats for manure, but they never said you were so alive. You have personalities." "Of course we do," said Rafiki, flapping his wings dramatically. "We're not just tools. We're your friends, your partners. That's why we've been waiting for someone like you to bring us back to Animara." Mama Abena nodded. "You see, young one, we animals and humans are meant to live together. We help each other. The wizard's spell tried to break that bond, but you've restored it." As the animals spoke, Tuntun began to feel a deep connection with them. He realized they weren't just creatures. They were beings with feelings, stories, and a purpose. When a small, shy rabbit hopped up to him and said, "Thank you for freeing us," Tuntun knelt and whispered, "You're welcome. But really, it's me who should thank you. I've never seen anything so beautiful in my life." Momo patted Tuntun on the head. "You're one of us now, kid. You're not just the boy who found the key. You're the one who brought us home. For 20 years, we animals have been trapped in this kingdom, hidden from your town by Zangoru's spell. But now, you can set us free." With their help, he pushed open a second door, deep within the animal kingdom, and a brilliant light poured out, breaking the spell that had trapped them. News of Tuntun's actions reached Zangoru through his evil crystal, and he was furious. The wizard appeared in a puff of black smoke as Tuntun and the animals emerged back into Animara. "You dare to undo my spell!" Zangoru roared, his eyes glowing red. He raised his staff, ready to seal the animals away again, but the golden key in Tuntun's hand began to shine brightly. The wizard's magic had no effect. The key created a powerful barrier that pushed Zangoru back. Realizing he could not defeat the magic of the key, the wizard screamed in frustration and fled into the forest, never to be seen again. As the animals returned to Animara, the town came alive. Birds nested in the trees and filled the air with their songs. Cows returned to the fields, providing milk once more. Goats played in the streets, and children laughed as they chased butterflies and played with puppies. The people of Animara hailed Tuntun as a hero. They held a grand celebration in his honor, with feasting, dancing, and storytelling around the fire. The elders said, "You have brought back the soul of our town." Tuntun, smiling shyly, said, "I just followed my curiosity. The animals did the rest." From that day on, Tuntun became known as Tuntun the Brave, and the golden key was placed in the town square as a reminder of his courage and the return of the animals. And so, Animara thrived once more, filled with the sounds, sights, and joys of the animal kingdom and the laughter of its children. The moral of this story is that courage and curiosity can lead to incredible discoveries, and nature is a precious gift. Harmony with animals brings life to the world. Bye for now.